Why not? Let's just start a minute or two early. What do you think? We can start early. Yeah. Okay. Michelle is not here yet, but she will be. So I'm gonna have to rely on you fine folks to keep me entertained until she gets here. All right. So you're still going through all your mech mods. Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you. Cause I don't have. I have some like really shitty ones. Like I think I have one. Let's see. Wait, what do I have here? I got. No, wait. It wasn't in. I know I have one right here somewhere. Let's see. Ah, here we go. I don't even know if it works. A tobacco? Like, let's see here. I don't even know what it is. Let's see, wait. So, and you know what I don't like about mech mods is they always have a recessed button. Hi, Cherokee. Like the recessed button here. Okay, for those of us with nails, it doesn't work. Okay, just saying. I don't know, it looks pretty solid, though. It does look pretty solid. So let's see, I guess I'll show this to you guys. Okay, so this is it's been sitting here on my desk for years. Years and years and years. Okay, so it came in this box, the tobacco box. Doesn't say anything. There's no like extra paperwork or anything in here. I guess I could just throw a battery in there and see if it works, right? All right, so like I got a freshly charged battery. I'm gonna blow myself up, people. I don't even know which side is positive. I'm assuming. Anybody know which side is positive? Do I put the positive side down or put the positive side up? Or does it even matter? Like, once it makes the connection, it really doesn't matter, should it? No, I don't have any 26,650. I mean, I guess I could get some 26,650s, but I don't have any 26,650s. So is it, which way do I put it this way? Positive side up? Is that what everybody, is that a positive up? Okay. Okay, so it's like loose in there, right? And so like you'd throw your tank on like this. Okay, so I know that oh God, am I gonna blow myself up? I don't even know. Am I gonna blow myself up? Let me see here. All right. See, look, and this is awkward to hold. Like, yeah, nothing. It is not making the connection. Uh-uh. Nothing. I'm getting nothing. Well, good, because it's not working. It's not working even a little bit. Uh, the pin on that tank is bad on Max. Oh, well, good thing it didn't work then. I mean, I just don't know how to use it. Oh, I want something that's like, I don't know, that's easy to use. Uh, I've got RDAs. I've got RDAs I could try putting on there, I suppose. Most tanks are, well, I mean, it's an RDA, it's an RTA. It's RTA. It's not really a tank. I mean, it's a rebuildable tank. But, like, so what about my .com? Will my .com go on that? You have to adjust the pin in the top. I don't want to mess with that. We'll see. Okay, so isn't it if your pin sticks out, which the .com barely does the .com work on a Mac? It kind of looks good on it. Look at that. But see, it's not flush. There's like, I don't know, can you see that? There's a little gap in there. That's probably not a good thing. I am clueless when it comes to Macs. But I'm thinking that gap is not supposed to be there. And then there's like a little, I took the battery out, guys, so I'm not messing around with it, but there's like a little ball in there, like I'm assuming makes the connection, a little ball. I don't know. I don't have any Macs. But the fact of the matter is that when the Vapocalypse, I mean, the Vapocalypse has already started, people. I keep saying when. It's not a when. It's not a when. It's a now. That, as that happens more and more, we are not going to be able to, we need something that is foolproof. We need something that is not reliant on, what's the word I'm looking for? Not reliant on the manufacturer of other things, okay? For example, this device is reliant on the manufacturer of a chipset, right? The tank, on the other hand, does not rely on the manufacturer of anything else. Those coils that I put in there were built by Aries. I mean, I guess I'm relying on Aries, but I mean, I can build my own coils. But this thing cannot function without a chipset, okay? The pin should be long past the threads of the RDA and the insulator to, yeah, I don't know. I've got a rig over there too. I should probably take out and check it out. But so mech mods and RDAs or RTAs or RDTAs, however you want to, whatever your fancy is, squonkers, things like that, are gonna be Vapocalypse proof, right? Because you can get 18650s, you can get Canthal, you can get nickel wire, whatever your kind of wire you want to build with, that stuff is still going to be available. But mods that require a chipset, that are regulated, that's not well, I didn't say foolproof, I said Vapocalypse proof, just to be clear. The rig you have is hybrid, you need a much more protruded pin for that. Okay. Like I said, I am clueless when it comes to this stuff. Absolutely clueless. I don't like it. I never did like it. I never liked the loosey-goosiness, I guess, of of mech mods. The whole. I just don't care for it. It's just not for me. That's okay. It's okay. I think I have enough mods to get me through. I really do. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good about taking care of my stuff. I've got several mods here. I've got some mods I've never even opened yet. They're just my backups. So I think I'll be all right. I am not like David. Okay, he is so bad on his mods. I swear. So people are going to be coming to you for stuff here soon enough there, Richard. You're going to be selling it all off. You'll be like, I need it, man. I need it. I need it. So, let's see, updates. All right, so you guys know that I had the surgery to remove some cysts in my scalp, and I'm very happy to say that it's all healed up now. I don't even feel any Well, I may feel a little bit of a scab up there, but it's pretty much all gone. Very happy. I now have a nice smooth head. Um, I did go see another doctor. I saw an ENT, which is an ear, nose, and throat doctor. He's an otolaryngologist. It is amazing to me, though, that I am okay. So I had a car accident 33 years ago. Um, it was in July of 1988, and it was a pretty bad one. It was pretty bad. It was an 18-wheeler, ran red light, hit our car while we were going through the intersection, and yeah, it's pretty bad. I had a lot of facial damage from it. I had to have my jaw wired shut. I had to have several surgeries to correct other things that were not working right. Sinus cavities, wisdom teeth, impacted, plates in my face. Had to remove the plates in my face because my body did not like them being there. Um, it was a lot of crap. And who knew that 33 years later I would still be dealing with crap from that car accident? So, um, the ear, nose, and throat doctor took a look because I have trouble breathing. I have a deviated septum. And the reason I knew I had a deviated septum is because I mean you can look, you can see it. I mean, like it's the bone is like here. Um, and he said, not only do I have a deviated septum, but I have a perforated septum, which means there's a big giant hole in it that's not supposed to be. I actually knew the hole was there. I thought it was normal. I thought everybody had that. Apparently not. So I'm actually in talk with this fine, fine physician to see what we can do about fixing it. But I am not getting a nose job. I did not go to a plastic surgeon. I'm not going to get right. I was a teenager in the 80s, dude. I was not even, well, when I became a teenager in 1986. And oh God, no. See, Richard, that's the thing, is the deviated septum sits like I have asked people, like I've asked, I have my daughter, my daughter has both daughters actually have nose rings. I had plenty of friends in college because I went to art college, so nose rings were kind of staple there. Um, I was like, what does it feel like? And they said it feels like you always got a booger in your nose. I'm like, I feel that way anyway because of the deviated septum because it sits so far over this way. And it's like that is an annoying feeling. Does the ENT work with a plastic surgeon? You want a reconstruction guy for this? I mean, he says he's done this plenty of times before, but I don't want to change my nose. And so I asked him, I was like, is this going to change the shape of my nose? He was like, no. Um, I mean, because I actually like my nose. I think my nose is fine. I don't need to get a nose job. Um, but this guy did come very highly recommended, Dyer. So he said everybody loves him, and he was a really cool guy, and he was very informative. So I feel very comfortable with him. No, I'm not getting rhinoplasty. It's actually called septoplasty, I guess is what it's called because it's not designed to change. When I said that to him, I said I don't want to change my nose. I said I like my nose. I think my nose is fine, and he's like I agree. It's like cool. So doing it and doing it without leaving it obvious can be two quite different things. Some ENTs are also reconstruction guys also. I will ask. I mean, like I said, he said he's done it before. He said it's tricky, but he said, he said he can definitely straighten out the bone and he can fill in the hole that's there. So he explained all the options to me and whatnot, and kind of like the different things you can do and what things hardly ever work and what things work better and and so I feel very comfortable with him. Uh, so, um, but yeah, the perforated septum that surprised me. I did not realize that. I did not realize. that I had more than one issue going on there. Gorilla Glue? You think Gorilla? Yeah, that Gorilla Glue. You probably just you fill in the hole, right? I could do it at home. But you have to get the right kind of Gorilla Glue because there's the Gorilla Glue that expands. You don't want that stuff, right? That would not be a good thing. So it'd have to be the stuff that doesn't expand. Oh, guys. So yeah, that's been my week. She's gonna be a little late. Feel free to join. um, if you'd like. Yeah, she started a new job, and that's why we had to change the showtime. She's not on restriction. I will say she's not on restriction. She started a new job, and so we needed a new showtime because she couldn't do Thursdays anymore. So we agreed to do the Fridays, but because it's her first week at her job, apparently she's still in training, and they extended the training through today. Because I guess maybe not everybody on her training course is as bright as she is. Maybe not the brightest bulbs on the chandeliers, and so I guess everybody needs some more training. She'll still be here. But she'll probably be here in about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes kind of thing. So I'm on my own. I could use some help. Especially if we're going to be mixing. I don't need to mix though. I mean, I'm perfectly fine if y'all don't want to mix and just kind of chat. I will test out last week's mix here. What was it, like a banana smoothie? So it was I didn't even label it. Look, I didn't even write on the bottle. Um, what did we call it? I don't even know what we called it. Let me see here in my recipe book. Banana lemon smoothie. We'll see if the lemon. I doubt the lemon even came out. We'll see if the lemon came out. You're way not ready. Way not ready. So banana lemon smoothie. Okay. Banana. Um, so that's what's still on here. Mm. Oh, that is a wick killer. Look at the color of those wicks. That's just sitting there for 1 week. My stuff doesn't do it. Although you know what? I could, here go, content alert. I could re-wick. I need to re-wick my Zeus. I could do that while we're here. Hmm. Well, that's kind of steeped to an interesting flavor. It's not as banana-y. Is that a word? Banana-y. And maybe the lemon's coming out. Maybe. I don't know. Ah, that came out. That came out kind of nice. Not my cup of tea, but yeah. But what, yeah, I can do for content if y'all want. Is anybody having issues maybe that needs what was the wire tensioner that clips on the spool you showed on the show? Is that the little thingy that he threads the wires through when he's Clapton doing the Clapton thing? That is a crap, what's that called? It's an Addy from like an old Pro Tank um, that he's torn apart, and because it has these little grooves in it, and those it's really cool. Um, oh, okay, you're talking about something else. Okay. What can I say? Okay, I didn't know what you were talking about. We can't all be like Aries, that can just do this shit. Like, he's so good at this stuff. I don't know how he does it. That's just so much better. Love my sparkling cranberry. But yeah, is anybody like, does anybody have a Zeus X that they're not sure how to wick? Because I'll be happy to rewick mine. It does need it. I haven't done it in a while, and I wanted to do it a couple days ago, but I was at home and I couldn't get the bottom. The bottoms get so tight on these things, and I don't even know if I have my, you know what I really need? Here we go. Yeah, I created my own set of tall tile guy pliers. I need to get some tall tile guy pliers, um, because this is what I do to my pliers so that I can try to get the bottoms off. Um, it's my own little version. I just wrapped it in electrical tape because you don't want to chew off all the paint, right? You don't want to chew off all the paint off of your addies. And if you use pliers, and these it gets so tight. I need to get with some. I need to get some of those though. At one point in time, he said that he'd work out a trade with me, but I have not gotten in touch with him to do that. I see the 25 pack, but that's overkill. Um, what are y'all talking about? You got a link? I want to see. Oh my gosh! So Scuba, I saw the cartoon version of you that that Munchkin put up on the on the Facebook, and it was too cute. I was having fun with it today. I don't know if y'all saw. Look, there's David and me before I cut my hair. And there's more recent me, a little bit of a sexier me. Aren't those great? Uh, but yeah, you came out pretty snazzy there. Oh, and then here's mom. I got mom. Yeah, everybody was having fun with the Voila app today. Found the 3-pack, but the link is too long. All right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It did. Did you not see it? Do I have to pull it up and show it to you? Because I saw her. She posted it. Let me go find it. She posted it. She said you were mighty hot. There it is. Here we go. There you go. Look at that. It's great. Okay, I have my fun. Oh, what's that? Look at that weird hair going on right there. It's called Voila, as in VO. I just search in the Play Store. Well, I don't know. I don't know what it is on iPhone. I'm assuming it's the same. Um, you need to wire that to Face Rig. um, oh, put the you forgot to put the HTTP in there. So is this that thing you were talking about? Tiny URL. No more tangled. Oh, one of those things. Yeah, it keeps your. If you've ever had a spool of wire that you didn't keep tense on the spool and it came undone and it went, and then you had like a rat's nest, you would understand how important these things are. Yes, yes. I thought mine came out great though. I was quite impressed with it. So, in any case, everybody was there that, but yeah, I guess look in the iTunes store if you're on an iPhone, and look in the Play Store if you're on Android um, for Voila, Voila. Just type in Voila, and you can upload any photo to it, and it'll cartoon it for you. It gives you a couple different options. It gives you like there's like the 3D version and the princess well, they say royalty version because obviously, not everybody's going to be a girl. But and then there's like the Disney prince or princess version, and then there's the baby version, which basically gives you little fat cheeks. Um, and then I didn't test the Renaissance one. There's like a Renaissance filter that makes you look like a Renaissance painting. And Demi actually posted, Dimitri Agrafiotis, he posted a Renaissance version of himself. And yeah, so it's a lot of fun. And of course now they're taking all of our pictures and uploading them to some database, I'm sure. Because remember guys, before you do any of this stuff, if you're not paying for it, you're the product. Okay? I know it's really fun to have all this free stuff, but just remember, if you're not paying for it, you're the product. What is that? What is that? Why do I have this one weird hair that keeps wanting to poke out? Um, I mean, like, Google, all that stuff that they offer you for free, it's great. It is great. There's no doubt about it. Gmail and Google Drive and all that. I mean, Google. I love Google products. I'm not even going to deny it. Okay, I have a crap ton of Google products. I love them, but they're all free. And remember, if it's free, if you're not paying for it, you're the product. I remember seeing that it was a cartoon once that showed like a cow was getting off the truck and he was in the pasture and he's roaming around and he's eating grass and he walked up to another cow and he's like, man, this place is great. I got all this room to run around. I got all the grass I want to eat. I got room and board. I got a warm place to sleep at night. This place is awesome and it's all free. Of course, it's a cow, right? So remember, if you're not paying for it, you're the product. All right, so let's get this thing off and get it re-wicked, because I bet you this will taste even better if I do that. Okay. I'm going to have to get a new mat. I don't know if you guys know this or not. GSFA has changed their look. They're not GSFA anymore. They are now GVA, which is the Georgia Vaping Alliance. But they didn't have any build mats made yet, so. Alrighty. Hey, Tiger! Because, yeah, I tried to get this. Oh, it's so tight. Ah. No, you don't know what the wicks look like. I don't know what the wicks look like here, but. It's not cool. It's just not cool. It's so tight. And I don't know how it gets tight because I don't put it back on that tight. But it is tight. And it's almost impossible to get off. Oh, and of course there I took the top off accidentally, and so now all the juice that was in there is spilling out, which happens every time. I don't know why I didn't plan for that. So there you go. There are situations where this thing will leak. Here you go. I wonder if I could just take this top off. Nope. I'm not gonna break the glass. Dunk it in some hot. Um, I I've never done the hot thing. I've done the freezer thing before. Um, take that off. Yeah, this is why I don't end up why I make it so that I know I don't know why it does that because I don't put it back on that tight. But I'm guessing it just comes from screwing this on like that, and that tightens it a little bit, and when you take the top off, and that, hey, that's gross. This is the other reason, guys, why you should do this more often, because you get stuff like in places that you don't want it to be. Like, so you should like clean this stuff out because it gets yuck, yuck. Mhm. Okay. Make sure the seals are juiced up too. Really? Okay. I'll try. But getting this thing off to begin with is just a pain in my butt. All right. And then trying to do it while I'm on camera. Oh, 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 I think. Oh, I got it. I think. Yes, I got it. Yay. Whew. Yeah, I might need. You can't see. I don't know if you can really see it. I might need to change those. Those are a little. Those are a little seasoned. I don't even know how old those are. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so when you have these things apart, though, it's a good idea to clean them. So we're just gonna. And I mean, it's not that bad in here. I mean, shoot, you should see when I clean out David's. David's is just nasty. Um, I mean, it's got some, but I honestly have no idea how old these are. Oh my gosh. So, yep. So there's two chimneys in here. This is the outer chimney, and then there's the inner chimney, which is what makes the airflow so ingenious on this. Okay, um, the uh, the inner chimney is really where the magic happens on this thing. So the air holes, which are here, go down and feed down in between these two chimneys. Which, if I could get this thing out, I could show you. There we go. And then these little holes are positioned right in front of the coils on both sides. So that's where the airflow comes from. And that's where the true genius of this design really comes in, is because the air holes, it's a top airflow, but those air holes are right in front of the coils. And you guys know, the closer you are, or the closer your airflow is to the holes, um, no, or to the coils, I should say, the better your flavor is. So anyway, so yeah, give that stuff a nice little rundown when you when you have it apart like that. Hi, Tim. How you doing? Okay. So let's put that back up. Don't want to get juice everywhere. Whew. There we go. Washed mine out so many times and just seen that you can take out the inner chamber. Yep. Yep, that inner chimney. I call it a chimney. I don't know if that's what everybody else calls it, but it's the chimney that like I said, is the magical part of this is that and you can pop it out from this side. It just sort of seats in there. There's a couple little tabs on the side that makes it seat in there properly. But where are those tabs? Oh, they're right. They're really small. I don't know what that is. But yeah, it just sits in there like that. So boom. Okay. Actually, no, there aren't any tabs. I need to make sure I put that in there right. Because the air holes, you can see, okay, you see how you can see the upper ring there on the sides, but not this way. That's where the air vents are. So you want to make sure that the holes of this line up with that, and you pop it in that way, because there is no little tabs in there to tell you how to set it in, but you want to make sure that those holes are closest to the. This is the Zeus X RTA. It is, in my opinion, the best one out there. I find it the easiest to wick. And granted, I haven't tried a whole lot of them. I'm not that experimentative with my vapes. I find something I like and I stick with it. But I think it's very easy to wick. It is super, super leak proof. It is, I mean, like, it does not leak, guys. It's easy to wick and very stable. I love it. I have not tried the mesh version. There is a mesh version of it. I haven't tried that one. From what I hear, mesh just makes the flavor unbelievable. But I haven't, like I said, I haven't played with any mesh stuff, so. Yep, those are really bad. Look at that. Really, really bad. I'm about to make my whole office stink like burnt cotton. The zoo sex. The zoo sex. Nice. Burning off all the crap that's on there. And there was a lot. Yep. Practice what you preach. So I got that one little run. Oh, that's why. There's that one coil that was not heating up at the same rate as the others, but that's because there's crap on it. There's some stuff on there. I'm just knocking it off. If you were to do a true cleaning, guys, you should really rinse this under water because there's like ash and stuff and crap that's been kind of accumulating on here, but I'm just going to knock it off. Maybe give them a little wiggle. Look at that. I still have one little, it's still not heating up evenly. Ah, because there's still crap on it. Ah! But it's good enough, right? New juice flavor, burnt cotton. No, thank you. All right. So we need our Muji cotton because I do prefer Muji cotton for RTAs. It is much thicker than the puffs. I like to use the puff or the puff cotton. You know, the stuff you can get on Amazon, like this stuff here. If I use a regular RDA and it's like and I want to do the Scottish roll, I prefer to use that. But for this, we're doing straight up wicks, nothing fancy, and it's nice and thick. These are really thick, so I cut off, I don't know, about like square. Like you look at the thickness of the cotton and just kind of estimate what it would be square. I've tried to do it a little bit thicker, but believe me, it does not fit. I may even have to thin these out a bit. And so, yeah, that doesn't feel like it's going to go through at all. That feels way too thick. That is the thing. I can't believe Aries was using that pour. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, no, 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 no. Don't even go there, Joey. One more and you're out of here. Because he wasn't. I'm not going to have that kind of shit in here. All right. Okay. So I take off the outside layers because they're kind of like more tightly woven. And if you, I mean, well, they're just not as absorbent. You like all the fluffy goodness inside. There we go. All right. So once you put it through the coils, I just like to sort of do a light comb through and just sort of get rid of all the stuff that's just kind of just thin it out a bit. You know, and there is a knack to this, okay, guys, because if you thin it out too much, there's a just right, you know, there's a Goldilocks version of this, okay? If you don't thin it out enough, there's too much cotton and it doesn't allow the juice to flow up into the coil, okay? And then you'll get dry hits and it'll be terrible, okay? But if you do it too thin, if you comb it out and it's too thin, then too much juice will flow up and it'll flood the deck, right? Oh, you know what? I didn't cut it yet. All right, here's first thing. I shouldn't have thinned it before I cut it. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is cut it. All right, and what I do is I cut it just outside, like I have it sitting here with like this, and I cut it just outside the deck of the RTA. Okay, so about right here. And about right here. All right, that's good. And then is when you should thin it out. See, when I cut it, it kind of squashed them together here. So I'm just going to fluff that out a bit. All right, so then you want to thin out this side of it. And obviously, if you have one and if you do this, it'll take probably a little bit of practice, but I'm not an expert at this, guys. And I picked it up really easy, okay? So this is not, it's not that difficult to learn. It's just a matter of thinning it out just enough so that the juice flows freely into the wicks, but not so freely that it floods the deck. Okay, so that's why I just do a simple light combing, and I just pull out anything that's obviously like not attached. All right, so once I've done that, I'm going to grab them and I'm going to shove them into the hole that leads to the juice well, which is like a moat that's up underneath here. Okay, so you just take it and you just shove it down into that hole, and the hole should be nice and covered, nice and filled in, but not stuffed in so tight that you have to force it, because at that point, like I said, there's going to be too much cotton. All right, too much cotton, and that way, when there's too much cotton, the juice just gets stopped. It just doesn't have enough room to flow up into the coils here, and you'll get dry hits. I don't do that on these, Richard, because number one, it's just too much cotton, way too much cotton, that it doesn't really give there's not enough room for the juice to flow up into the coils. Okay, now we have to put this back together properly. Where's the top? Oh, that's the top. Okay. Nope, that doesn't feel right. Does it go this way? No, it does not go this way. There's like some little notches there that I'm obviously not getting in right. There we go. Haha. Yep, that looks good. Fluffy Wick Friday. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, let's juice these bad boys up. Because they look thirsty. Don't they look thirsty? They need something. They're thirsty. There we go. We can. Oh, nice. Oh, this is going to taste so good. All right, so this glass is symmetrical, so it doesn't really matter which way you put it on. You do want to make sure that you didn't lose, there's an O-ring up here that goes around the top. So you want to make sure that you didn't lose that. And there is an O-ring that sits down here in this bottom. So you definitely want to make sure that that didn't stay attached to the bottom of your glass. Sometimes that will happen. I mean, this one seems pretty secure, so it's never happened on this one. But when you pull off the glass, the O-ring actually stays attached to the bottom here. And since it's a white O-ring, it's not that easy to see. All right, and you could lose it, which is why they give you extras. But there is an O-ring down in here, and there's an O-ring, a black O-ring up here. So those are the two that you need to keep a lookout for. Now this does go on a specific way. So the inner chimney has little tabs cut out inside, and then there's little tabs that are raised on either side of the deck here. And that makes sure that the coils go directly. Come on. There we go. Right in front of the coil, or the air holes are right in front of the coils. Okay. They use what used to be a pain in the neck. Dual coils are a pain in the ass. Yeah. But it tastes so good. Oh, I got to fill up the tank. The Gorilla head or the Gorilla bottle tips don't fit down into this hole, which I think is kind of annoying. Because you would think, I mean, by the time this thing was designed, everybody was using Gorilla bottles long before this thing hit the market. So you would think they would have made it so that these tips would fit in there properly, but they didn't. I mean, it goes fine. It's just not it's not open enough. Like the hole's not big enough to stick the whole tip down in there. That's what she said. Hi, Casey. Okay. Now, let's clean up my mess. Big mess, big mess. You hate the girl. Yeah, Tam, I so agree with you. Here's a problem. I mean, and granted, I could obviously look for another vendor, but I'm getting such a great price on them. Here's the problem. My LDPE bottles that I used to use, like these bottles, um, they're great and I love them. They're so utilitarian. The dome on them, the way they're shaped, is lets you get every single drop out. The tips. I mean, if you want to refill the bottle or whatever, the tips come off pretty easy. Um, but the quality of them overall has just really gone downhill. Um, It used to be like in the very beginning, it used to be I would, I mean, you get a couple obviously going to be defective. I mean, when you buy 1,000 of them, you expect a couple to be defective, right? I mean, and they make these things in factories, and and it's obviously it's melted plastic and it's poured into a mold, right? So you expect some to have, scuff marks or burn marks or maybe holes, where it didn't, they didn't pour enough plastic in or it didn't form all the way. Like, I mean, that's expected. I'm not worried about that. But it used to be in the beginning when we first started getting them, um, that we would throw like one, obviously not ones with holes in them, but I mean ones that were still usable, but they just had like a scuff mark or a burn mark on them. Uh, that we would throw them into our personal use bin and we would make our own bottles. Like I'm not going to send out a bottle that has a piece of dirt in it. It's not a dirt, it's not inside or outside, it's actually in the plastic, right? Which is perfectly fine. It's not going to bother you, it's not going to hurt you. But it just looks crappy, right? I don't want to send that out to a customer, right? So we throw that into a personal use bin. If it had a burn mark or a scuff mark on it or whatever, again, personal use bin. Um, and it used to be that we would making our own bottles, we would use up the personal use bin about at the same rate we were filling it. Like there was never more than a couple in there, right? Um, and then just kind of over the years, like I would get more and more defective ones, right? Until it got to the point where our personal use bin was overflowing and we had to have two personal use bins, right? We were not using them at the same rate that we were having to throw them out. And then on top of that, um, I started having problems with the tips not securing. I don't know. I mean, I think it was two problems. I think that some of the bottles, the quality control on the bottles had just gone really downhill. Some of the necks on the bottles were just, I mean, and when I say too small, I mean, I'm talking micrometers. Okay. But these things are built in a way that everything has to be exactly the right size for it to snap together and hold, right? And so we're talking, but if the neck of the bottle is even a couple micrometers too small, the tip is going to be too big. Or if the tip is a couple of micrometers too big, then it's not going to click. It's not going to snap on to the top, right? And the tip will pop off and you make a mess, right? Well, I mean, I couldn't have it. It was happening so often that I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't keep justifying sending those out to people, right? I mean, people pay good money for this stuff, and I'm not going to have them squeeze it and the top pops off and you got stuff everywhere. No, Mm-mm. Not gonna do it. Okay. Hee hee hee. Fresh coils. Yum. I need a moment. Oh, that's good love. Good love. Good love. Hi. Once you call in, you want to come on the stream? Cause I don't know when Michelle's gonna be here. She'll be here soon, but if you want to come in, I would be okay with that. Do you need a link? I need help. Oh, let's see here. I'm getting you the link. So, just so you can decide. You know, I'll just leave you the option in case you wanted it. Oh, that's what Scuba said. I don't care. I don't care. Like I said, I'm just going to leave you the option in case. Of course, now my Facebook is being super slow and, uh, aw, come on. Why is my Facebook being like this? It won't let me send a message. Damn it. Oh, crap. All right. I'm still gonna try. I'm working on it. I'm gonna send you that link because you need it just in case. That's why it being such a pain in my butt. There we go. You can call and be a voice in my head. I don't mind. Tam, I don't disagree with you, but I also feel that you get to a point in life where you just don't care. Guys, I cannot begin to tell you how much I used to be into makeup and hair. I used to be a makeup artist for crying out loud. Um, and when I first started casting, I took the time to do my makeup and but then it was just like I do put lipstick on because I mean, lipstick can just polish off any look, but yeah, no makeup. None. Yo, what? Oh, I was gonna say, what? You've been here the whole time. What? Yo, are you here? Somebody's here. It shows that somebody joined without video. She ain't speaking yet.
Oh,
Oh, there she is.
bro.
Hello. Uh, so fix yo shit there, Munchkin. Apparently, they've just become one unit now. What should we call them? Scoobakins. Scoobakin?
Mm, well,
Scoop
it's better than
Scoopkin?
Munchba.
Munchba? I kind of like Munchba. Munchba. Switch account options, scuba or scuba. Fix yo shit.
You should totally grab my cartoon picture and put it up there.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. Because it was so cute. Let's see, view
They
profile.
all turned out so good.
They
Every
really
time I would do
did.
it with a new picture, it would come out even funnier.
Do you want the Evil Queen one or do you want the one you posted
Oh, I
earlier?
don't care. Whatever you want to grab.
Because, I mean, the Evil Queen one was really great. But let's see here. Where am I going to put this? Oh, here we go. Disney
Oh, look, it's
Peach.
actually Munchkin now.
Okay, I'll have to make me like. I can do this. It's not my first rodeo.
Are you sure?
Maybe, I don't
You're
know.
a little rusty there.
I am a little rusty.
So that little 30 ml bottle that you gifted me is gone.
Gone?
Gone. Last night I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go find me a 120 somewhere because that is not
So
gonna be enough.
I she was here yesterday because we was besties and we was hanging out because I needed her. Um, and I said, well, here, I said, why don't you try? Here we go, peach, peach. I said, why don't you try? Because she's like, I want some of those frosty O's, right? And I was like, so why don't you here? I was like, try the bottle I made. And yeah, she tried it, and I let her take it home because I'm not gonna vape it. I mean, I think it's very good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I was like blown away by how good it was, but it's just not my thing, right? I mean, that's not what I do. And she does have a happy looking one. Well, if you would smile in your pictures, you wouldn't have resting bitch face, Disney princess. Jeez.
You see, my stupid autocorrect. I mean, I'm famous here for my autocorrect on my phone, right? Well, it replaced RBH with refused, and I'm like, what? What the hell?
I did.
Oh my god, I hate my phone.
Oh, you know what? I gotta find that. You know what? I have to put up that my favorite text message from you. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let's see. It's got to be in my memes folder. Let's see. What did I call it? Autocorrect something? No. Crap. Oh, wait. Let me sort by name. That'll help. Nope, that's not what I.
Oh.
Damn it. What did I call it?
Um.
Maybe under Kimber? Let's
Peach.
see. I'm
I
going to
don't
try
know.
Kimber first.
Oh,
Kimber text. Yep, that's what I called it. Here we go.
I gotta make some more bass. I'm out of bass. What?
This is my favorite text message conversation that I've ever had, ever. Okay, so she had gotten a bottle of strawberry ice cream from me.
Very first time I had it, I guess.
Very first time she had it, and this is what she said.
Well, I mean, I don't normally cuss apparently in text, but I was like, why can't I say fucking? It's fucking good. What? So of course, once I found that out, I had to find out which ones I could and couldn't say.
I
Apparently,
know,
I couldn't
right?
say any of them.
I know she was in her car at the time. She was using voice to text, because I don't know. I know mine does it. I mean, you can't even turn it off with the voice to text thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it bleeps out, any cuss words. And so, like, I could just see her in her phone being like, voice to text and, driving along the road or whatever. Strawberry ice cream is so fucking good. Thank you. Oh my god, my phone has a filter. What the hell? Fuck, shit, cunt, bitch, son of a bitch, asshole, motherfucker. Okay, I'll leave you alone now. Thank you.
Yes, Specto, I 100% agree, clearly. Just can't say that, apparently. Oh, yep. And as soon as she said, I'm so screenshotting this, I'm like, yeah, that's going to be on a show tonight.
This was years ago, though. Gosh, it was.
It
I don't know
was.
how long ago it was, but
Well, let's see. I'm almost 4 years in, so it was probably about 3 years ago.
yeah, it was a long time ago. But that's my
Because
favorite text message conversation of all time.
good stuff, good stuff.
Although there
All
was the
right.
one I had with David. Let's see if I could find that one. There's the one I had with David when I thought I was being funny, but apparently, let's see. Oh, see, and I don't remember what I call these things. Um,
Rest
here it is.
assured, Specto, I don't have one anymore either.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Let's see, something about making your husband laugh. That's what I called it. Or trying to make your husband laugh. What did I call it? I can't remember what I called it.
So you need a folder called text messages that are funny as hell.
Oh no, no, it was in my memes folder. I have a memes folder, but what did I call it? You know? No. Let's see. There it is. Okay, so this was a message that went on between me and my husband. So I don't know if y'all can read that or not. So I saw this meme that showed the last of the Mohicans saying, "I am Hawkeye." And then you see the Marvel characters going, "I thought I was Hawkeye." And then you see the MASH guy going, right? And I thought it was funny. So I sent it to David. And he comes back and he said, "MASH Hawkeye took his name from the last of the Mohicans. So you are a nerd." Trying to make him laugh and he has to nerd it all up for me. I mean, come on.
Hmm.
And then you came back super nerd and said, "Well, it's true." I was
Right?
like,
I mean, he's not wrong.
I realize that, but you're missing the point. Just whoo.
Okay, I'm going to type in the room my favorite text between me and the ex. Uh,
Okay.
let's see. Okay, I'll do it this way. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, "Oh, is this gonna take a while?" Nerd card validated. I mean, you're missing the point. It's supposed to be funny. You don't have to nerd it all up. Okay, so 8:45 just left the dentist. It was 250. I'm assuming $250
Yeah,
because dentists are stupid expensive. I mean, I get it, right? I mean, it's a very specialized thing, and we need them and all, but the supply and demand is just a little bit. 952. No response from him. Just you. Ha 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 ha.
right?
Okay. Him at 9:53 question mark. Okay. Me 9:54. Oh, I thought your thumbs fell off and that's why you didn't text back.
I kid you not. That is my favorite text between the two of us.
Was this while you guys were still married?
Nope,
Oh, well, why did he need to know how much your dentist appointment was?
because he pays 50% of all medical That was for the boys.
Oh, for the boys. Okay, I thought you meant that was your
Yeah,
dentist. I was like, why does he pay your dentist bill? Like, I need that kind of setup.
right. Oh my God. You know what's getting on my nerves though? That bitch is counting down the days to Devin's birthday.
I did it.
Counting the days.
Sorry, honey, but I get it because I did it too. I prorated it out to the day.
Oh, I'm sure he will too. But like he keeps he's being very passive aggressive about it. Like I get it. I mean, I don't expect any more after December. Okay, fine. But he's like, "Well, what are you going to do?" Like, you really think my whole existence is counting on your little child support payment? Really?
Well, I was pretty sure her whole existence was dependent on her
Well,
child
yeah.
support payment, but
But
um,
I'm like, you realize I own a house, right? Like, this motherfucker. Uh,
so I mean, I you don't tell me, you don't need to reveal it, but like I said, I don't know how much he's paying you, but yeah, I mean, we were getting raked pretty bad.
well, see, that's what happens when you marry smart people is they make good money. And and David used to make really good money doing what he did.
He did,
Yeah.
and
And yeah,
yeah,
Mike does too.
so yeah, we were getting raked, and so
I
yeah,
did hear about that Specto.
when with 80,000 pennies, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
unfortunately,
petty as shit.
yeah, it is. And he did it while they were home. His kids were there. Um, and it drove a wedge clearly between him and his daughter.
Oh,
But the mom, turning something into a good thing, took those 80,000 pennies and donated it. I mean, it's $800,
yeah.
but she donated all of it to like a women and children's shelter or something like that. And it said in the article that, in retrospect, he was, he realized that he shouldn't have done it that way and blah, blah, blah. Um, and meanwhile, I'm thinking, if this is his reaction to being done with child support, how much hell did he give her for 18 years?
I
Like,
mean, like I said, I mean, we did the same thing. I mean, not with 80,000 pennies, obviously, but I mean, when it came down to it, because we paid her weekly. And when, I mean, because it was a lot. And there, we paid her weekly on like a Thursday. It was either a Thursday or a Friday. Um, we had electronic payment came out of our account and went into her account.
mhm.
And yeah, when and the twins' birthday fell like on a Monday or a Tuesday, and I prorated that shit out. I only gave her 3 days worth of a payment that week, and it's like after this, you ain't getting any more.
Yeah. Well, I'll be interested to see what Mike does since he pays me um, on the 15th and the 30th.
Okay.
And Devon's birthday is on the 9th. So I'll be really interested to see what he does. I don't care what he does either way. I mean, I am very, very blessed that the man screw your 2 days. I'm very blessed that the man that I ended up marrying, even though he turned out to be a crappy husband, he did turn out to be a decent dad. Like,
Good.
I mean, of course, he still tries to be fun dad instead
Well,
of
I was gonna say, I
actual
mean, I
dad.
don't ever hear about Devin going and seeing him. I mean, does he
Well,
how
he
interactive is he?
nowadays not very much. He's like, you know, because I mean, let's face it, Mike has two other smaller kids, so Devin's not exactly the focus.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I mean, he doesn't. He goes over every once in a while.
Well, that's good.
Um, he doesn't like. Well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of history there, and
I
there
get
was
it.
a time when I forbade him from going anywhere within 100 yards of that bitch of a woman he married. Um, well, actually, I take that back. I didn't. The court did. But
Oh, okay. Well, that's different.
yeah, exactly. Um,
That's real different.
yeah, she got arrested for threatening him, and it was part of the uh, court's decision that she was not allowed within 100 feet of him.
Oh.
Yeah, and I said, well, guess that ends your days of going to your dad's every other weekend. Um,
Mm,
which oh boohoo. And so I told him, I said, you want to see your kid? Come get him taken for dinner, but better not bring her.
wow.
So I still don't do anything. Like I ugh, I'm gonna move on because she gives me negative
Yeah,
vibes.
that's okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you talk about it.
I know, okay, okay.
But it's
No,
good, juicy content. Yeah.
I know, right? But no, I mean, I have never had to fight him a day over any kind of payment. I've never had to. There was a time when I was having to keep a spreadsheet of what he owed because he was behind. And I got that. So, but
That's
he
good.
paid it up, and everything was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am very blessed that I do not have an asshole for an ex-husband. He's a moron, but he's not an
Right.
asshole.
Well, I mean, we looked at it this way that, that as of their 18th birthday, and like I said, I prorated that shit out. Um, you know, she wasn't getting
Fuck
a full
yeah.
payment on Friday. She was getting a 3-day payment because their birthday
Mm-hmm.
was Monday, and so she got a 3-day payment, and we let her know. Well, actually, well, the thing was she was threatening to take us back to court. She was threatening. She wanted to continue the child support, and she was going to take David back to court and file a change of circumstance,
Mm.
because she claimed that she was disabled and that Kai was disabled and that he should continue paying. And we're like, no, it's not how that works.
Go ahead, bitch. Give it a
Um,
shot.
well, and that was it. Like, I wasn't sure if there was a shot there. So we actually did consult with an attorney, and the attorney looked at his divorce papers and said, there's nothing in here like that, and I have never once heard of a change of circumstance. So if she's got any questions, he goes, I want you to go home. I want you to write an email that says, as of this date, I am no longer financially obligated to you. And if you have any further questions, uh, you can contact my lawyer. And I said, that's all I wanted to hear. He
Indeed.
said, and if she calls, then we'll discuss a retainer. I was like, okay, great. And that was that. So we sent her the email and sent her the last payment. Never heard another word about it. So I'm assuming she was either bluffing, or which I can't imagine she thought she could bluff her way into us continuing child support, but whatever.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, here's some of money.
Right?
I'm so sorry. I did not know.
So she was either bluffing or she did go to an attorney, and an attorney laughed at her. Those are pretty much the only two
Right.
options I can see happening. Um,
Okay.
because once they turn 18, if they need money, then they need to come to us, not her,
Right.
you know? And
Exactly.
we will decide whether or not we're going to give the children money. But
Yeah, that's a different ball game.
don't owe her anything. So,
All right. Look, lest you think I was kidding, here is my frosty oath. Listen. Wait. Wait for it. Oh.
so yeah, she finished off an entire 30 ml box. Well, it was not completely full, but it was pretty full.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I would say it was like at least 20, if not 25 mils when I got it.
Oh yeah, I mean it was 90, 80
Because
to
you probably only
90%.
put like one tankful in or something.
Yeah, I only did the testing on the .com. So yeah, she finished off that whole bottle in one night. So
Good deal.
Munchkin, you need to get on that. Look, peach approved
It really
Frostios.
is. It really is.
Peach
Although I'm going to
approved
start calling it Flakios.
Flakios.
Because, yep. Because I can definitely feel the frosted flakes in it. And then at the same time, at the end, you get the Cheerios. Yeah, it's a little of both.
So it's Flaky-O's. Flaky Frosty-O's?
Like O's,
Flaky
yeah.
Frosty Flaky-O's? I don't know. We can't say
Cheerio,
Frosted Flakes.
Cheerio flakes. Can I do that?
Cereal flakes? Cheerio
Cheerio, cheer,
Cheerio flakes.
cheer
Nice.
flakes.
Cheer
No,
flakes.
um,
Cheery
flaky
flakes?
cheers. No,
Flaky cheers. That might work.
flaky O's. I'm gonna stick with flaky O's.
Flaky O's. So Munchkin. Mm.
Yeah, you missing out, girlfriend. Toasted O's,
Toasted O's.
but
They're
it's sweet.
no. It's frosty though.
Yeah,
It's not like regular Cheerios. Regular Cheerios are boring and bland, and regular like
yeah,
cornflakes are boring and bland. This is
right.
definitely a frosted version of
Oh,
like, have you ever had frosted Cheerios? Number one, frosted Cheerios are kind of a new thing. I mean, not new. I mean, but I'd say they came out sometime in the last decade. There's like you can get chocolate Cheerios and you get frosted Cheerios. There's a multi-grain Cheerios that is bomb, guys.
yep. True story.
Um,
There's chocolate Cheerios. There's peanut butter Cheerios.
I didn't know about the peanut butter ones.
Yes, huh?
What? Peanut
um,
butter Cheerio? What?
look at that. Specto gets me. Look at this.
That sound of an empty bottle of hickey juice makes my bottom lip quiver with pouting sadness. Oh, my heart.
Gets
Oh,
me.
my heart. I have no
Ah, all
money for
right.
dude, it's like $5. It's $5 for a 30 ml bottle of
Much like the
concentrate.
feed meal.
I mean, come on. Come on. You got boots to let me. Aw.
The devil
Wait.
cat. My cat
What?
is not a devil cat.
Boots was not the devil cat. I thought that the other one was the devil cat, Sophia. But so the frosted Cheerios are pretty tasty, and the chocolate
Hmm.
Cheerios are pretty tasty. And
Oh, I wonder how this would be with a little banana cream in it.
mm,
Because I love putting me some bananas in Cheerios.
mm,
I wonder.
I like it. Or a
Guess
little
what I have right
strawberry.
behind me? I got banana.
What?
Banana.
Boots hasn't liked me since day one because I brought the Taco Bell dog.
Well,
Oh,
serves
let
you
me.
right.
Hey, come on now. Come on now. What? Oh God, what's her name? Bella. I was like, come on. You know me. I'm a dog person.
Yeah, see? Bleh.
I'm a dog person. You got to make way for the dog.
Although Boots's mama has become a bitch. I'm
It's
mean.
genetic.
She came over here to stay with us for a few days while my mom went to her aunt's house. And Boots and their sibling from a the brother from another. No, no, wait, it'd be sister from
Sister
another
from another
mister.
mister. Like
Yeah,
you and me are.
yeah, exactly. Um, they came over here to stay for a few days, and Tyler took a day, but he was okay. He was like, all right, cool, new people. But man, um, Maxie, Mama, hid under the bed in the far back bedroom for 4 days. She would come out when Mom was here, and that was it. I didn't
Oh,
see her again. I was like, okay, well,
I wonder what she didn't like. I mean, number one, she used to live there.
I know. But
She
oh man, she
and
wanted none of it.
two of her children are there.
Oh, she has no idea. Apparently, and I had to look this up because I was like, first time I brought Delta and Echo to Mom's house, I thought this would be so cool. No, apparently it's a thing with cats. And I don't know about dogs, but I didn't look that part up. But with cats, there is a period of time where even if they live together, they no longer have a familial bond
I can see that.
with the other cats.
I can see that. Think about it with like lions,
Mm-hmm.
right? Lions, I mean, there's only one male in a pride, right?
Yep.
And there could be six or seven females. And they all have babies, right? But they don't all have girls. They have
Right.
boys. And those boys only stick around that pride for a certain period of time. And then they're shoot off.
Yeah.
You don't keep the boys around. The boys go find their own pride.
Yep.
So I could see that. I could see that.
All right, mixologist, and I am going on record here right now that Jen is the best flavor mixologist I have ever come across.
Oh,
I have had other juices, I have had other brands,
y'all
mostly
do.
because they were given to me,
Oh.
but Jen is by far the best when it comes to mixing juices and coming up with spot on flavors. Period, bar none. That
You're
being
making me
said,
blush.
Miss Mixologist lady, I always have to butter her up. You know how it is.
She does.
Um,
She knows how to get to me.
all right, so I'm gonna do a 15% flavoring as you know, as one would. Um, but I
Okay.
have my concentrate of Frosty O's because after I tasted it, I made her make me a bottle. And I also have my banana cream from LA.
Loran's banana cream. Okay. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
All right. Now, have
So
you tried TFA's banana cream? Would you say one is stronger than the other?
I have not tried TFA's, and I only have this one because it was on sale.
Okay.
Um, but I enjoy most of what Loran has to put out there by itself. So I was comfortable buying it.
Okay.
Um, and unlike the other bottles I bought, this is not oil based. So,
You have to be careful with Loran's, people. You have to be, and she's not out of juice. Well, I don't know if she's out of juice. She only bought concentrates from me, but she was here yesterday and she picked up several concentrates that she had ordered. But she also left here with a bottle of Frosty O's because she liked it so much.
yes, huh?
And you always get a free gift when you come visit at Hickey's.
A true story.
This is a free
And
gift.
and since I used to work there, half the time she makes me make my free juice.
This is also true. I didn't make her make this though. um,
uh, no, I am not completely out of juice. I mean, I still have. I made a 250 ml bottle of Pegasus tears. It's ready to go. But as you heard a moment ago, my Frostios is empty. We have to fix that.
we need to fix that. I will say that right off the bat, when I made the banana churro,
Mm-hmm.
because somebody had said we need a banana churro, I think it was Scuba, and
Mm-hmm.
I did throw 20% of the flavoring, not 20% of the bottle, just 20% of the flavoring, um, as a banana, and then the rest of it was our churro, which Scuba really loved and he thought was awesome. However, you're using Loran's, and
Mm-hmm.
just kind of knowing Loran's and kind of knowing that banana cream, the TFA's banana cream is a little on the weaker side. Not weak, just weaker than average.
Mm-hmm.
I would venture to guess that the Loran's banana cream might be a little bit more potent. So I think 15 is a good call.
All right. So right now in my calculator, I have 15% of concentrate. So what would you
No,
change to?
Frosty-O's is recommended at 10. So you could add 1.5 of banana, or you could take 1.5 out of the the total flavoring. Like you could, you could
Okay.
go either way. Like I guess if depending on how strong you want it, you could do the 10% Frosty-O's and then 1.5% of the banana cream, or you could do 8.5% Frosty-O's and 1.5 banana cream to keep it at a total of 10%. Either way.
Hmm. You know me, I typically bump everything up to 20 if I really like it.
Yeah, I would
I
probably
don't
go the 10 and add the 1.5.
10, so make it 11.5% flavoring.
Yeah.
Okay. Bloop. Oh, guess what that means? I get
Uh-huh.
to use my little itty bitty beaker.
Okay.
You remember?
No.
Hey,
I,
I
I
didn't
don't.
show you my 10 milligram beaker.
Oh, you might have, and I forgot because I've slept since then.
Shame on you.
I've slept since then.
Yeah, so I don't have quite the setup that Jen does, so I don't need all of the sizes that she has. She has beakers going up to 1,000, right?
Well,
I don't
yeah.
need that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I did need a little bit more than your standard because I do have, like, I've got 500 ml bottles that I like to fill up with the base, and then I've got the 250 bottles that I fill up with my all day vapes. And so I bought a beaker set. Well, the set came with the 200 ml thing that I needed, and it came with a 50 ml, and it came with a 25 ml, and it came with an itty bitty 10 milligram beaker or milliliter beaker. It
It
is the
must be like
cutest little
that
thing.
big.
It is. It is the cutest little thing ever.
Now, what size bottle are you making this?
I'm just going to fill up the 30.
Okay.
Um, Mainly because I don't want to do more than that with the banana in case it stinks. Um,
Yeah, I can't imagine it's gonna stink, but
no, I
it's a
meant
good
like,
cause.
hey, in case I hate it. But
Right. No,
come
I know
on,
what you
let's
meant.
let's face it, it's me. I'm gonna love it.
You're
But
gonna love it,
just
especially
because
if you
it's,
like putting bananas in your Frosted Flakes slash Cheerios.
I'll put bananas in any fucking thing. Come
There
on.
you go. I mean,
I
come on.
mean, what kind of cereal would not be extra better with bananas? None.
I
And if-
okay.
None. If you argue, I'll call you a whore.
I,
None. uh,
so it doesn't look like Michelle is going to make it.
Shame on her.
She sent me a message said that she's still working. But we will
Her
be back to
priorities are
our
all out of
regularly
whack.
scheduled program next week. Damn it.
Well, you can feel free to mix something new.
Oh, I can't now. I mean, I have to get off of here in half an hour, so
Okay.
I have to. I'm
You
not
can
time
take
limited.
my name off of there, you know.
What?
Like my whole name is up there for everybody.
Oh, sorry.
I don't care, obviously. I didn't even notice it until just now. All right. Three
I
milliliters.
mean, at least I'd cut your phone number off of the picture.
I do appreciate that, yes. Although
No,
it would
no, no.
probably, my phone wouldn't know what to do if it actually had people using it.
'Cause
Um,
the first one I put, yes, Dyer. It is gonna because Michelle got a new job, and so our previous show was 5 to 7 on Thursdays, which is 4 to 6 her time. But she works until 6 now, so it would have to be much later. It would have to be a 6 to, and she works from home, so I mean, it's not like she has to travel to get home or anything, but like it would have to be more like 6 to 8 on Thursdays, which would be 9 to or 7 to 9 on my end, which is a little bit late, but um or I thought, hey, because she said she's off on Fridays, so I was like, hey, let's do it on Fridays, and we could fluff for scuba. So we're totally like out, advertising scuba. Put your link to your show, which is going to start here in about half an hour. But I do have to bow out by 8 o'clock because this is his Zoom, so
well, there you go.
he gonna be using it.
All right, I'm sending you a picture that you can share. It's so freaking cute.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. It's a little itty bitty. Okay. There's a itty bitty little bitty bitty.
So that is a 60 ml bottle that's it's standing next to.
There's a
Mm-hmm.
itty bitty little bitty thing.
It's the cutest looking thing.
But you could just use it by volume, like I taught you to do when you worked here. Just saying.
What? What are you talking about?
I mean, if you used a syringe, you did it by volume, like I
Oh,
taught you how to do it.
well, I don't have all the adapters you do, lady. I have squeezy
That's
bottles.
why. Well, if you have squeezy bottles, then you should be doing it by weight.
You know what? I am not as invested as you are in mixology.
What am
I'm
I gonna do with
just
her?
I'm just here for the the good shit. That's it. That's all I'm here for. Oh my god, 9 drops? Seriously? Okay, fine.
Shh, let's not mess up her count. Shh.
7, 8, 9.
14, 18.
Bitch. This is why we're friends. Uh, God, you make me laugh so much.
We had so much fun yesterday.
Yeah,
We
we
really did.
did.
She came by here because I needed my bestie. Woohoo! Look at who's
What are
here.
y'all doing in here? What are y'all
Oh,
doing? Wait,
wow.
can
You
you hear
sound
me?
all like
Wow.
digital robot-y.
Oh, I knew
Matt's
that was gonna
headroom.
happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Hold on, let me figure out why.
Clear
Like
your
a
throat at
robot
least, for fuck's
underwater.
sake.
How about that? Does that sound
Nope.
better?
Robot
No?
underwater.
Mm,
Mm.
Hee hee hee. Thank you, Specto.
right? Exactly. Like, why do I need to invest all this? That's what I have you for.
That's so low.
I know. And it's true. I mean, she's kind of my bestie, so I mean, But she still pays for stuff though. That's the thing. She doesn't always expect it for free. Um, I would give it to her, but she's a good friend. She doesn't.
I
Good. What is
support
it?
your business.
Yes. What is it?
Friend.
Friends ask for free shit, and good friends want to pay full price because they support you. I don't make her pay full price. I would never. I would not do that. But
That's true. That is true. But then again, if it wasn't for me, Higgy Sigs might not even exist.
I mean, you are that important. I mean,
Like, for real. Like, I introduced you guys to all this whole casting thing.
oh my God, guys, you would not. I mean, talk about full circle. We did not
Yeah.
even know. I will not. I, I'm not going to go into all the details of the story, but the fact of the matter is Miss Peach did come to us. We had been struggling, and she came to us and she said, "Hey, I know this guy who does these webcasts, and he's all about vaping. You so got to meet this guy. I want." And she'd been on a couple dates with him, and or it was just one date, or there's a couple dates.
I think we did end up going through 2. And then,
Okay,
yeah, he had to
I'm
go.
still a robot.
yeah.
Yes, a little bit.
Damn it. Um,
If you need to
okay.
bow out and reboot or something, do
No,
it
it's
now while you
not
got a
that.
minute.
I got so many inputs and outputs, it's ridiculous. So I'm trying to figure it out now.
Okay. Um, You do. You have Peach because she had been out and she was like, "Hey, we got to you got to meet this guy, right?" So she contacted him and she told him about us and so he was like, "Yeah, have him come on to my show." And at that point, like we were really struggling. I mean, it was one of those things where we had set up our credit card account, our merchant account, right, where we could accept credit card payments. Um, and they would charge you a fee if you had less than 10 transactions in a month. And it would be coming up on the end of the month. And I'd be like calling David up, going, "We haven't had 10 transactions yet. Go on the website and buy something." you know, I mean, like, that's how much we were struggling because we had just started this, right? We're only a couple months in. And and yeah, it was really slow. It was really slow to start. So we go onto this show one night, and we said, "Hey, we're here," and he was like, "Oh, cool, check this out. Here's," and he put our website in the room, and people started clicking on the link, and it was like, boom! All of a sudden, there were like 30 people on our website, and we're like, "Woohoo!" Was it that show? Awesome. Okay. And yeah, we did a giveaway, and Munchkin won. She was our first official Vapors TV sale, or actually prize, I should say, that happened. And
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's really what it was like, Specto. I mean that's how slow it was. I mean we weren't even getting 10 transactions a month, and but yeah, as soon as we found Vapors TV, it was amazing. And yeah, there like I said, there was like 30 people on the site, and people started shopping, and they started ordering, and we started doing giveaways, and yeah, so like that would never have happened if Peach had not introduced us to this person. Um,
See, sometimes you have to date frogs. This is why.
ooh. No, Wit. That was Outpost. That's Tony Monty. What was his company's name? Out
E-Sig Outpost, wasn't it?
E-Sig Outpost. Yeah, I don't know if they're still in business. Do you know if E-Sig Outpost is still in
I
business?
don't think so. Am I still a
Um,
robot? I,
yes.
why? I fixed everything.
I'm
Clearly
sorry.
not.
Okay.
Um, they are still in business? Okay. So yeah, E-Sig Outpost does the Golden Oreo. Um, and yeah, that's an amazing flavor, Wit. There's no question about that. Oh, cool. Okay. Um, one I wouldn't even dream of trying to replicate because it's a pretty amazing flavor. So, um, however, yeah. Which so I mean it was a real full circle kind of thing because I did not realize here this is all David's fault. All right, David has
Everything is
known
David's fault.
Peach since like what the mid 90s, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah.
yeah,
All
we
right.
were both right around 20-ish, something like that.
And they've known each other for a very long time. All right. And when the
Now,
day he met me, no, still
damn it.
roboty.
It was connected to my phone and the computer for some reason. Okay. I keep messing with it.
It's still roboty.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So yeah, so the day that he met me, he actually contacted her and said that he found his next girlfriend. He was very excited about, right? And but he didn't introduce us, which I
Nope.
I don't understand where the logic was there. All right. I mean, I met his
Yeah.
other friends, but I never met Peach. He didn't put her on the wedding guest list. She wasn't at our wedding. And it wasn't until a couple years later, as we got married in 2013. So I want to say it was 2015, maybe, when you came
Sounds right.
to him and you said that you had picked up the smokes again, and you did not want that to be the case.
Yep.
And so you were like, I got to start vaping. You got to help me out. So, so yeah, we sent. Good night, Ursine. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Hey,
Um,
sweetie.
and so yeah, so we sent her some. We sent her. I think we sent you a starter kit and everything. I think we sent you some juice and a starter kit, and got you on the vapes.
Yep, buddy.
And then I met her shortly after that, and we were like
Yep.
immediately
Like peas and carrots.
like peas and carrots. We just go together. And I'm going, why did you not introduce her to me sooner? Why was she not at our
She
wedding?
still gives him hell for that.
What?
It cracks me up.
I don't understand though. I mean, like, I don't get it. He's like, oh, I don't know. We just didn't really talk that much. And I'm
And
going,
we sure didn't.
you talked to her the day you met me. You told her the day you met me that you found your next girlfriend. You were all excited.
Yep. And then he stuck his head right up your ass, and I didn't talk to him again for years. It was over.
I know. Like, Specto, what's up with that? So, and yeah, so it was then that she got back and oh well, I think actually you may have gotten in touch with us before you told us about the Vapors TV thing. That may have been what prompted it.
Yeah, yeah. He and I were. I think he and I had started chatting again. Um, I think you know what if I'm remembering right, and I could go back into the bowels of our chat and find out, but I think he reached back out to me on my birthday, and we started chit chatting again or whatever.
This would be
And
David or
yeah, David.
okay.
And that's when I was like, funny you should mention, the vaping thing because I just started seeing this guy, and that's when all that came
Okay.
about.
So yeah, we may not even be
It's
here.
all my fault.
It is all due to her.
Hmm.
Because we would not have survived much longer at the rate we were going before we found Vapors TV. We would just not have been anywhere.
You're turning into a Hallmark movie. No, because nobody's died. It's
I know,
fine. Everything's
right?
fine.
But there was kind of the long lost love thing going on. Well, not really. I mean, it was a full circle thing,
It really
right?
was.
It was a full circle thing. We were
Yeah.
meant to be besties.
Indeed.
It was gonna
Heck.
happen. Ah, that's better.
Oh,
Hey.
really?
Yeah, did you
Yeah,
find it?
Damn.
I guess I
Well,
can't tell
I
you
unplugged the
Maxie.
mic, plugged it back in, and it pissed off the whole entire system. So, and then all of a sudden it started working again. I don't know. There's so many inputs on this microphone. It's ridiculous.
Now, see, I
And
think Munchkin should also put her audio in here, and you should grab her cartoon and put it up there because her cartoon is hilarious.
Her cartoon is hilarious.
she has a couple of them, so I don't know.
Well, you know what? I should put up the other one because she put up a second one, Miss Peach did, and let's see that
Yeah,
it's a total like evil queen one, right?
yeah.
Like,
This one here is definitely Disney princess worthy for sure.
okay. Oh,
um,
where did it go? Is it? Oh, you put it up on mine. That's right. Hang on, I went to the
Yep,
wrong
I did.
page.
You want me to send it to you on the
So
messenger?
I got it. So yeah, so this is Disney Princess, but the one she sent that she put on my page is more like evil queen. All right, save image as
uh-oh. I hear it.
evil queen
There she is.
Peach. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, girl. Hi.
Hi.
Look,
Hi.
we all fit in there somehow.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, let's change that to evil queen Peach.
Evil Queen. Oh wow! Look at good lord. Your left eye looks like rawr. I don't know. The right eye looks fine, but the left eye is like, I'm gonna kill you later. That
That's what
looks
I said. That's
bad.
like that evil queen eyebrow thing going on, you know?
Yeah.
And then we've got,
Here.
or Munchkin has the evil queen thing going on too. Let's see, which one do we want to use? She had two up. One of them is sort of sassy.
Miss Sassy Pants.
The first
look
one was kind of
surprised.
sassy. The second one,
Story is
you
true.
look kind of bored. But we have her lovely face on screen, so we don't need to put her up.
Oh my God. Okay, fine.
I found
Thanks.
a website
Going the
that
wrong
doesn't
direction.
charge freaking import Virginia nicotine tax.
Oh my God. I saw somebody posted, and I mean, because that's it. People are starting to realize now what's happened. Somebody posted in one of the groups somewhere where they were trying to send a mod to their girlfriend. Hi.
Hey, look, there's Peach.
There.
See, now we can
Hey
take this
now.
off.
Fine.
That they were trying to send a mod to their girlfriend, and they live in a different state apparently, and they were sending it to Pennsylvania. And $50 mod had like $11 shipping plus a $6 adult signature fee plus $22 in tax. And I mean, this $54 mod ended up being like almost $100, like 90
That's
something
why you just
dollars.
buy it and ship it person to person.
Well,
Yeah.
then you end up having to pay, you'll have to pay your own state tax. And Because that I tried to do that. I tried to. I was going to send. There's a friend of David's that lives in Colorado, and she wants to
Mm-hmm.
stop smoking, and so we were going to get her the Nord X. And she's like, "Well, get
Mm-hmm.
me two of them, because I'm going to get my boyfriend to stop doing it, stop smoking too, right?" So we were going to send her the Nord X, and I went to send it to Colorado, and there was like $11 Colorado tax on it, and I was like, "Well, crap!" I said, "Maybe I should just send it here so that I can also send her some juice." And
Yeah.
I went to send it here, and Element doesn't have Georgia state tax set up yet. So they were at the time, maybe they fixed it now, but at the time, Element
I
was
think they changed it.
temporarily not shipping to Georgia. So,
So we
um,
need a page somewhere where everybody has to post their taxes, and then we can set up. All right, you got the lowest taxes, so you order it, then ship it
Right.
all to us.
There you go.
yep.
Yeah, what are we? 6 cents per meal. So it's if you pay that plus
6.06.
6.6.06, really?
Mm-hmm.
So they got that plus the adult signature fee, plus the shipping, plus the normal tax. And you could, I mean, I was like trying to order 2 bottle juice, and I was like,
And
60
like if you
what?
buy it in a store here, if you get 0 milligram, then obviously that tax doesn't apply. But the websites don't differentiate between 0 milligram or 30 milligram. It's the same
Yep.
Yeah,
regardless.
they still charge you the freaking e-liquid price.
And I don't know how
What?
I mean, I don't know how Georgia's they're handling Georgia, because Georgia is a 7% wholesale tax.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
it's supposed to be 7% based on the wholesale price, not the retail price. Um, and it's so confusing.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
Specto, it's not that bad, but when you add the shipping and then the adult signature, and you that ma- that makes it worse. But you know what? If they just leave it that way, then I'm okay with it. If they just stop fucking with us. But I've
they
always
won't.
said that I thought that was their main goal to begin with, is to ask for shit that's absolutely ridiculous that they're never actually going to get. That way, we're happy that all they're doing is taxing us out of our ass, and that we're going to look at that as a happy compromise.
I've said that
It's only on
too.
the e-juice though. I mean,
Yeah.
the hardware is still fine. You can still order the
Not
hardware, but
here. It's
oh wow.
7% wholesale tax across the board.
Well, I mean, yeah, that, but I mean, they're not going to charge you per battery or what. I don't
Right.
know.
Per
Yeah,
watt.
because I can order from Element now, and it's
A dollar
still
per watt on your mod.
adult
Don't give them any
signature
ideas.
fee and shipping, but not anything else on top of that. When you could add 1 bottle of juice to that and totally screw your whole order, because
Yeah.
it's
And the USP
ridiculous.
and the USPS, I mean, honestly, Specto, they don't know. I mean, really, they don't. But the fact of the matter is they're going to
Or
start paying
what?
attention. Okay, they're going to start paying attention to, obviously, if I mean, and I'll tell you, I don't know if you've noticed or not. If you've ordered from Element Vape lately, it doesn't say it comes from Element Vape. It says it comes
No.
from someplace called EV,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, EV. Yeah,
right?
they changed their
Um,
abbreviation. Yep.
and that's the reason.
Spectre, don't give them any ideas about charging per watt.
I
Good
said that.
Lord.
You didn't hear me say that? They're going
Oh,
to
I heard
start
him
oh,
say
charging
it.
per watt.
oh. Well, I'm just saying,
That's
don't
a
give them any
200-watt
ideas because
device,
Yeah, and then I
so
said, shh, don't give them any
$1
ideas.
per watt, man,
Well, even when you
I'd be like,
order
I'm
from
just gonna.
China, like the stuff that I ordered from China got shipped to Compton, California, and then repackaged and shipped to me with a personal name on it. No
Yep.
company name at all.
yeah. But they are going to start paying attention to that kind of stuff, and so I don't know what they're capable of paying attention to be honest with you, Specto. I mean, they really don't know. Like they were supposed to have
They don't
this
know what
stuff
they're
in
capable of
place.
paying attention to.
Yeah, they were supposed to have these new regulations in place like a month ago
This is
or
a
more than a
tank for
month ago.
David. I'm just saying.
What is it?
It is called the Violator. I'm gonna have it tonight on the show, but this thing is made for major clouds and major airflow, which is what he likes.
Is it
So
better
yeah.
than the Fatality?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because
I'll
he's
know
on the
when I rebuild it because
Fatality.
Stay
yeah, the
tuned.
Fatality is
More
great.
at 8.
Don't get me wrong. This has even I'm vaping because I usually vape around 0.23, right? This one is 0.16, so I have it at 90 watts. I never vape that high.
He does.
You can ask Munchkin. The freaking thing will cloud out a room like that. It's no joke.
Yeah,
Thing is a cloud
With a quickness.
machine.
he does like it like that. He likes it, likes
Yeah,
it,
and
likes
I
it.
mean you can see. I don't know if you can see on the bottom. Look at that mesh airflow. So if I turn that all the way open, that's
Oh,
huge.
Dang, I can
Yeah,
see you
wow! I
through
can
it.
see you
right.
through it.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of airflow. A lot. It's like
Hi,
breathing. It's like
Dolores.
I don't even want to try to do. If I crank the wattage on up on this thing and then just opened up that airflow, yeah, the tank doesn't even get hot because it's got
Hey,
so much
Dolores.
airflow. And it's
So
made by QP, the same people that made the fatality. So
now I'm trying to think what I think David, I'd have to ask him. I'm not sure what he does with his airflow. I know he cranks down the juice flow, which surprised me. He
yeah,
doesn't keep
because
the juice flow all the way open. He keeps it down to about a third.
you saw the link in Scuba's video.
Got here late, saw the link in maybe Scuba's group. Maybe that's what he's talking
Yeah, you know what, Dolores? I'll explain it. I'm not going to take up Higgy's show. When I get on my show, I'll explain the whole violator
Yeah, because we have
thing.
so much important content to get to.
I mean, knock yourself out. It's only 5 minutes, honey. 5 minutes, and then y'all all need to move on over to
Well,
Scuba's
the only
channel.
reason I have the violator is because of Timekeeper. Timekeeper sent this, and honestly, this was the last black one.
Oh,
They had gold and I think gunmetal, but they only had one black. So I was like, yeah, give me
That's
the black
just
one.
racist.
Because that's racist selling right there. And they're
Right?
not going to make any more of these. So it's kind of
Exactly.
weird. It's like the way they do
well,
the
then why did
fatality,
you
you
show it
know.
if I can't get it?
You can get it, you just can't get it in black. You can
Oh,
get
okay.
Because they're
gunmetal
racist.
or gold, I think. So you can still get it. And it had the top is the billet style, so it's a half turn. This thing is still tight because it's brand new, but yeah.
Oh,
It's got a
Dyer's saying,
special. Look how big the juice flow holes are on the thing. You can
oh my
really
God.
you can really pour some juice
Wow.
in there.
I was
And those
l-
two
Now
I
I
was
little
want
holes,
one.
those two little holes, they give you a wrench so you can tighten down the tank so that the tank is really tight inside. This is the
see,
the
I
bubble
need
tank,
something
but
like that on the bottom of this thing here so I could stick a wrench in it and get this thing loose.
exactly that. Yeah, they give you a wrench so that you can tighten it so you don't accidentally, loosen up the tank. I'm gonna get into all that later, but yeah.
Wait,
I'm
now did
actually going
Dyer
to
send it to
Cherokee
you?
left.
Did
No,
Dyer
no.
send it or Timekeeper? Because Dyer said I did that.
Timekeeper ordered it out of the blue, and well, actually, Timekeeper sent me a message. What do you like, gunmetal or black or gold? And I'm like, what are you talking
I
about?
think Dire Thing was talking about how he's hit a plateau as far as hardware purchases.
Okay.
Yeah, I completely understand that too. I mean, you get to a point where you're like, can I get anything better? Are they going to innovate any more than they already have? I don't know. They tried with that Sonic vape thing, which thanks, Dire Thing. I was like, why? So people knew to come here. Okay.
Oh, well, then I need
Timekeeper
to.
is awesome.
Oh, thank you very much. That's cool. I appreciate it. Um,
Uh,
that makes more
I
sense.
was like, how do they know from Scuba's link? I'm like, I didn't post anything.
I put it in the group. I did.
Ooh, you added 50.5 culotta to Aries RAM. Nice.
Ooh, okay.
They
Getting the
did that.
culotta on there.
Well, you put now the Aries RAM already has. Looks like I'm buffering.
Ooh.
The Aries
You
RAM
might.
already has vanilla in it, which is what kind of gives you the flavor shift depending on your wattage.
Anybody
And the
waiting in my
culotta
channel?
would do that as well. But
Only 10 people.
I will say that, yeah, because I have a little bit of culotta in my sparkling cranberry, and I mean it does it's a magical little feature, to just give it that little bit of cooling effect, but not
Hi,
minty
Delta.
effect. You know what I'm saying?
Look, it's Boots' sister.
Oh,
Hi, Delta.
oh.
This is her way of going, bitch, I'm hungry.
I'm glad I didn't do global audio, so I could actually start my stream before you even end,
You gonna get
and
me
it
Yeah.
won't
money?
play any of the sound, and then I can go into the thing.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boots is definitely a chunky butt. She's quite bigger than Delta.
Yeah, Delta's a little bitty thing. Echo's
I can't
much
tell
bigger
y'all
than her.
how much that cat has literally, when I walk by that cat and it's on the railing, it will reach out and scratch the shit out of me. But I've been giving her like
He's
these
exaggerating.
they look like them little packets you get with, juice drinks, little powder packets,
It's
but it has
Go-Gurt
like
for
two.
cats.
Yeah, it's Go-Gurt for cats. So I've been giving those to her, right? And I was like, well, I hope someday this will work. And
And it
then
did.
the other day, I'm just sitting at the top of the stairs and she came over, meow. I'm like, you've never meowed at me. And I reached my hand up and she sniffed it and then started rubbing her cheek on my hand. I was like, oh my God,
Aw.
I have converted the demon cat.
Well, I'm going to play my outro. We can keep talking and everything, but I'm going to go ahead and play my outro, guys. And you guys head on over. Feel free to put your channel link
Ooh, it is
in
8.
here. And you guys, and all 17 of you, head on over to Scuba's channel, and we can continue this conversation over there. Because I'm not
Indeed.
going to
I
hang
don't
up right
even
away.
know.
So.
I don't even have my thing, so I don't
I already
even know.
did it. Don't worry about it.
Did what? Oh, okay.
But I want to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys have been awesome, and we'll see you next Friday from 6 to 8.
Yeah, we need to make a new juice next week.
Okay. I didn't make any.
Yeah, let's make something new and refreshing and grab everybody's attention, and everybody's gonna run to Higgy's to buy juice. There you
What
go.
is it? YouTube.
I'm Scuba Vapes, so /user/Scuba Vapes. There you go.
There you go.
I'm sorry. Hey, John Q.
Hey,
I don't
John
know if you
Q.
can hear me. I don't know if you can hear us, but yeah. I'm already live on my other channel, and
Yep.
there it goes.
Head on over that way, guys. We love you.